on the people of Ukraine.
Yes. Well, interesting where you are. As we're here in the United States, I just see that the reaction on this side has been so out of proportion. Ari, not surprisingly, big tech has gotten in on this new phase of runaway social activism. This blew my mind. Facebook's Meta platforms decided now that Facebook and Instagram
at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow with Rob Finnerty. He'll be back with Allison Maloney. We'll see you guys then.
Hi, I'm Jane King, and this is New to the Street, in person back here at the NASDAQ market site in New York City. This show is all about public, private, blockchain companies, the CEOs, the founders, and the innovators, bringing you lots of opportunities to consider. Here we go. FinxFlo is a platform designed to bring the best prices from different exchanges around the world, both CeFi and DeFi protocols. It is regulated and secure as well. And with me, the CEO, James Gillingham, to talk about some updates with FinxFlo. James, good to see you again. And it's been an unpredictable year so far. I guess bring me up to date on what FinxFlo is doing right now.
So we're basically working on a bunch more features. We're about to add another 200 to 300 new trading assets on the platform as we speak. We've just also had our new staking features being added. We've got better execution. We've also had zero trading fees. It's been a super busy start to the year so far, Jane.
Yeah, well, and of course, we've seen this absolute tragedy going on in Ukraine, and crypto has reacted to that. I mean, do you think there's been any transformational change as people have relied on that when their currency crashes, when they can't get access to funds, things like that? How do you see that situation?
Yeah, so I certainly see, obviously, Bitcoin's now in more of a bullish momentum. That's certainly because, obviously, crypto is now being used as a hedge. Before, obviously, the Swiss franc, the US dollar, that was always normally the capital flight for the safe havens. But, now, considering the dollar keeps on printing, the Swiss is no longer really seen as a safe haven. I really think that gold and cryptocurrency really are going to see a lot of upside, as we've seen in the last couple of days. There's been a decent amount of movement to the upside for Bitcoin and obviously Ethereum, but we are anticipating that that's going to continue, and especially as this war seems to be prolonging longer than what anybody's really predicted. So there should be a lot more bullish momentum for crypto in the coming weeks.
Yeah. Well, and also there have been reports that the White House, U.S. President Biden, may be coming up with some kind of executive order on the cryptocurrency market, how it should be regulated, if there's a digital dollar, environmental issues. How do you see that situation?
So they actually, I think it was last week that they've delayed that decision. They decided to extend that. I think that's because obviously the macro view of the world changing. However, the mid view for me realistically is super positive. The fact that the SEC that Biden has worked alongside with Yellen for this executive order, obviously that's going to be a lot of upside again for cryptocurrency. It's going to legitimize cryptocurrency. It's also going to have, the normal individuals are a little bit scared of crypto. The people think, oh, it could be a bit scammy, or it's too volatile. When these moves from the SEC, from Biden, from Yellen, this basically gives extra comfort and should add extra stability for the overall ecosystem, which then means that we should see a lot more trading volumes and a lot more people coming into cryptocurrency over the next year or so. So it's a super exciting time for everybody.
And it kind of gives the clearance for the institutional investors to get involved as well. I feel like when, the regulatory agencies are behind it. Now, you've also implemented something, zero trading fees. How's that been received?
Yeah, so zero trading fees was a feature that we worked extremely hard for. Obviously, we aggregate over 18 different exchanges, so all the world's top exchanges are now aggregated. That then gives us best price, best execution, and then what we're able to do is that then cascades into zero trading fees. It then means that we've got a lot of traders now. The price is what they see is what they get. They then don't need to add any trading fees or any fees on top of their executed price, which then means that we're a lot more competitive in the market. And then we really are obtaining our global best price available anytime, anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And there's also a rumor, perhaps you're going to do a debit card. So how would that work?
Yeah, so the debit card feature is something that the team have been working extremely hard on. It's essentially where all of our customers that are holding FXF tokens, they are able to then go and purchase everyday goods in their grocery store, TV, whatever it may be that they want to be able to go and purchase, which is absolutely fantastic. And then we've also got a number of other features where we have instant rewards, which are also spendable every single day. So we're trying to add extra features, and then we're also going to be collaborating and partnering with a number of the world's leading companies. And these companies, you will then be able to get huge savings, huge discounts when using your FinxFlo debit card.
Oh, interesting. So I'd have a debit card and I could convert tokens to it, and then it would convert to fiat, or like how would that work exactly?
No, so it's very, very simple. You have your tokens on your card. Let's say you have 1,000 FXF tokens. That 1,000 FXF tokens is worth $100. You then go to your local grocery store. You want to buy some bananas. You then purchase your bananas and use your digital card in order to do so. And then we will simply debit the FXF tokens from your cards, and that's as simple as what it is, really.
Interesting. And I know you mentioned the FX token. I know you've been looking for a tier 1 exchange to list that. Where does that stand?
Yeah, so we've been in negotiations with a number of the world's leading exchanges for the last couple of months, really. We're just trying to negotiate, obviously, the best price. Our trading volumes within our FXF token haven't been as high as what we would have anticipated. That generally means that we're going to be having to spend a lot more capital in order to get a tier 1 listing. But that's something that we have been negotiating with, and I'm hoping to get this listing probably completed by the end of Q1 to early Q2.
Okay. Always great to get an update from you, James. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take care.
Keeping your four-legged friends healthy can certainly be a challenge, especially with painful joint diseases like osteoarthritis. If you see a change in your animal's mobility, contact your veterinarian and don't wait. Today, veterinarians have a new tool against joint disease. Introducing Spring with OsteoCushion technology. The natural-derived product has the ability to help your animal move more freely. Put the spring back in their lives for a longer, happier life.
SEKUR, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. SEKUR is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. SEKUR doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download SEKUR. Visit SEKUR.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Growing clones in-house can severely drain both quality and costs for cannabis and hemp businesses. PharmaGreen Biotech is the key to growing high-quality plantlets. PharmaGreen services includes premium tissue-cultured starter plantlets and live preservation of any plant species. Grow into the future of optimized plant growth with PharmaGreen. See our update at update.pharmagreen.ca.
The workplace has changed. Companies now depend on video conferencing to meet with customers and to collaborate with remote workers. Yet this change has brought about significant new cyber risks. Hackers are now stealing personal, medical, government, and corporate data during these video conferences. The problem is existing video conferencing systems were not designed and built by a cybersecurity company until now. Safe vChat, the industry's most secure video conferencing and collaboration platform. Secure your sensitive data with Safe vChat. Visit safevchat.com today. Use coupon code BUYNOW and save an additional 15%.
EqiFi is a DeFi and banking platform that's promising to be a new era of finance for crypto investors. And with me is Ioana Franco, the Chief Technology Officer at EqiFi, to elaborate a little bit more about the company. And welcome, first of all. Great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me, Jane.
Just tell us a little bit about why customers should choose EqiFi to manage their crypto.
EqiFi is in a unique position where we are able to offer users both fiat and crypto options to manage their funds, which is amazing because most platforms never had this available from day one. So I think that for the customers looking to successfully have a savings and checkings account, as well as manage their crypto and invest in yield-generating opportunities, EqiFi is uniquely positioned to be able to do this for them from day one without having to use multiple platforms.
Yeah. So you're really giving them kind of a one-stop shop kind of thing for crypto and traditional banking, so that makes everything more efficient and easier.
Yes. We are providing them with end-to-end services for managing these things, as well as OTC, an OTC desk where they can exchange crypto to fiat, even in very large amounts. So basically, we are catering for all clients, large and small, both individuals and companies, aiming to have the same level of excellence both on the fiat side and on the crypto side.
Okay. What are your plans? We're about ready to close out the first quarter here, not too far away. What are your plans for the second quarter of 22?
I'm very excited about what's coming in the second quarter because next month in April, basically at the beginning of the month, we are launching our mobile app, which will have some amazing features apart from the products that we already have available. Our mobile app will facilitate zero fees peer-to-peer transfers on the blockchain with crypto. So basically, I'll be able, for example, to send funds to you like Bitcoin, and there would be zero fees involved, just because I have your phone number and we are both using the mobile app. We are also going to release Bitcoin and Binance Smart Chain investment portfolios, which will generate yield for our users on these blockchains. Right now we have Ethereum, and we're also going to have these two, Bitcoin and Binance.
Okay.
Another thing that we are going to do is to have the banking services natively available in our platform. So our users usually use two portals to log in, so this will be a single one. And I think all these changes will make it even easier to use the platform end-to-end, and especially on mobile. That's what excites me most, because we've been working on this for the past 3 months, and I have to say that our app is beautiful and looks amazing. I'm very happy with the wonderful team I have.
And you're the Chief Technology Officer, so you were instrumental in creating this app. So it sounds very innovative.
Yes, because I wanted to develop this because I've been using a lot of different products just to manage my funds end to end. And I wanted, as you said earlier, to create a one-stop solution that would give all of our users the possibility to stake their tokens, invest in yield opportunities, deposit funds, loan borrow funds, as well as doing the same thing on fiat. So basically, we are allowing them to use the whole or to unleash the whole power of their money, basically end to end, which is amazing. You don't have to use 3 different apps and transfer funds between them, and having Excel sheets to manage your portfolio.
So that'll be coming in the second quarter. So in the spring sometime. What about in the near term? Anything in the next month or so?
Well, the mobile app launch is in 2 weeks from now, actually. Okay. So that is good. It will be just in time for BTC Miami. So basically, we plan on having it there. So this is like very, very short term. But overall, by the end of the quarter, the banking services will be integrated. And this year, overall, to give some little insights, we plan on integrating even more blockchains and to be able to allow our users to natively use any token that we support from the Binance Smart Chain blockchain, as well as to manage their native BTC in the platform. Also this year, we are probably in April, the latest. I hope that even faster, gonna have the ability to buy our token using your credit card and to buy crypto with your credit card on our platform.
Okay. And then just kind of in general, why are you excited about what EqiFi is building?
The thing that excites me most is, of course, the fact that I've been building it. So I'm very happy that I have the chance to do this, because, as I was saying earlier, I was using different apps to manage my funds, and having to do this and making it so tiresome and having long support times, when you would have a problem right to support on any other app and you wouldn't get an answer, that frustrated me. So when I got the chance to get involved in EqiFi from the very start, I said, okay, I want to build something that is the only product you need in order to manage your crypto and your dollars and your pounds. So what I'm most excited about is that I'm building this universal solution that will allow all people to have access to really robust money management systems.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ioana, for coming and explaining that and the technology behind it. And congratulations for creating it and getting it done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jane.
The workplace has changed. Companies now depend on video conferencing to meet with customers and to collaborate with remote workers. Yet this change has brought about significant new cyber risks. Hackers are now stealing personal, medical, government, and corporate data during these video conferences. The problem is existing video conferencing systems were not designed and built by a cybersecurity company until now. Safe vChat, the industry's most secure video conferencing and collaboration platform. Secure your sensitive data with Safe vChat. Visit safevchat.com today. Use coupon code BUYNOW and save an additional 15%.
Here at Glint, we're making money fairer. How? By using gold. Glint lets you store, exchange, send, and spend multiple currencies, including gold, through a simple iPhone or Android app. You can spend your currencies and your gold in small or large amounts using the Glint MasterCard. Register for your Glint account today by downloading the app from your favorite app store. Glint, the global currency.
Keeping your four-legged friends healthy can certainly be a challenge, especially with painful joint diseases like osteoarthritis. If you see a change in your animal's mobility, contact your veterinarian and don't wait. Today, veterinarians have a new tool against joint disease. Introducing Spring with OsteoCushion technology. The natural-derived product has the ability to help your animal move more freely. Put the spring back in their lives for a longer, happier life.
SEKUR, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. SEKUR is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. SEKUR doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download SEKUR. Visit SEKUR.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Growing clones in-house can severely drain both quality and costs for cannabis and hemp businesses. PharmaGreen Biotech is the key to growing high-quality plantlets. PharmaGreen services includes premium tissue cultured starter plantlets and live preservation of any plant species. Grow into the future of optimized plant growth with PharmaGreen. See our update at update.pharmagreen.ca.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Berry. This is New to the Street. Today I'm speaking with Sonar. We have its CEO, Jacob, and the Director of Education and Company Structure, Elias. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello. Thanks for having us, Anna.
Okay, so Sonar, you've created a software that has simplified our crypto workflow, but you also claim to keep us sane throughout navigating it. Okay, so 2022 is in full swing. Tell us a little bit about Sonar and what's ahead for the rest of 2022.
Yep. So this year, I mean, we have a lot of stuff coming up. 2022 was always geared since our launch to be the year where we'll have the robust form of our products out to the public. We will have the official releases of V1 of our platform and wallet. There is a reason why we call our product as the smartphone of crypto. The robust version of our product will include most of the necessary tools, analytics, information, and education needed for both experienced investors and also those new to the space. So our aim has always been to have a user-friendly, state-of-the-art product, which even a crypto newbie can use to start from scratch, learn and become acquainted with the crypto space. In the shorter term, from a company point of view, from a security point of view, we are undergoing our company security audit and the registration of the white paper with the authorities. This will help us to try get into the tier 1 top exchanges, centralized exchanges, which will help us increase our brand awareness, holders, followers, etc. In the next couple of weeks, we also intend to start contacting several venture capitalists, angel investors, advisors, and much more. And we intend to initiate a first round of investments pretty soon. So yeah, that should be, let's say, a pretty good boost from the financial marketing and development side as well. That's kind of the medium-term plans we've got right now.
Sounds like a good full year ahead. Elias, yeah. I'm assuming this next question's for you. Talk a little bit about the education part of your vision.
Yeah, so basically the way we started from the very beginning was to focus on building a community from the ground up that was centered around educating the users no matter what their experience is. And from there, word of mouth spread that, there was a project in a space that was rather, people like to use the word degenerate or scammy. And, there was a project that was trying to cut through that noise with a more holistic and genuine approach to, the Web3 finance that is crypto. And so what we've done in the platform, we're in beta now, but people can try it. And every part of the platform kind of gears education in there in some way, whether it's just hovering over a word you might not be familiar with. If it's your first time researching crypto, it'll give you an explanation. Whether it's the newsroom, which has AI summarization, so you just get a nice organized list of recent news being updated regularly. And, the sentiment lab, which we'll get to in the interview, that's going to cover a bit of what the social network is saying about projects in the space. And the whole idea is to help people help themselves, in simple terms. And, part of what I'm doing as well behind the scenes is creating and curating a Sonar Academy, which, we've seen the likes of that in some other projects. And it's all part of kind of bringing everything into one place for, the user to not have to chase down resources, because in theory, all the resources are out there. And as new things are evolved in the blockchain, resources get developed as well. But it's important for companies to be working towards a holistic approach, as I've said, which is unifying and simplifying everything, as our CIO, Cristiano, likes to say. He's been on the show as well. And so part of that is creating a user interface and tying it into a user experience, which, as Jacob said, is user-friendly. And that is how new people get into the space and feel like it's not just this gold rush .com boom or whatever people want to say about it, because, there is technology value to this and ways for it to tie into the real world. And if we want to get to that point, education literally is the bridge to that. And I personally don't think you can put any of the other things before it, like, profit and innovation. I feel like education is the only way to make those things make sense for everyone, so that everyone can use it in a way that works long term. And then, we have other things, like I do a blockchain education series on YouTube. I think we're on episode 18 now, and it's kind of like this. I do an interview with someone in the space, and we have a topic like, what is staking, or what are NFTs, that kind of thing. And the community actually gets to watch live as it happens and kind of comment on it. And that's on our YouTube as well.
Fantastic. It sounds like you're really creating a broad ecosystem here with Sonar. So tell our audience where people can find you, the crypto, and kind of this community that you're building.
Yeah, so if you go to our website, which is sonarplatform.io, we have all our socials there, our white paper, our team is there, the roadmap. The first thing you'll see is try the beta, so that'll take you right to our app. Our most community engagement happens on our Telegram channel, so you can talk to us there, or on Discord if you prefer that. Engage with us on Twitter. And yeah, we're always around. We make ourselves available.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on New to the Street. We really look forward to connecting again in the near future and hear some more exciting updates. Thank you, Elias and Jacob with Sonar.
Thank you, Anna.
Thanks so much, Anna.
The workplace has changed. Companies now depend on video conferencing to meet with customers and to collaborate with remote workers. Yet this change has brought about significant new cyber risks. Hackers are now stealing personal, medical, government, and corporate data during these video conferences. The problem is existing video conferencing systems were not designed and built by a cybersecurity company until now. Safe vChat, the industry's most secure video conferencing and collaboration platform. Secure your sensitive data with Safe vChat. Visit safevchat.com today. Use coupon code BUYNOW and save an additional 15%.
Global Diversified Marketing Group, a consumer packaged goods company. Discover our world-class brands at 360worldsnacks.com and easylive.com.
SEKUR, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. SEKUR is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. SEKUR doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download SEKUR. Visit SEKUR.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Here at Glint, we're making money fairer. How? By using gold. Glint lets you store, exchange, send, and spend multiple currencies, including gold, through a simple iPhone or Android app. You can spend your currencies and your gold in small or large amounts using the Glint MasterCard. Register for your Glint account today by downloading the app from your favorite app store. Glint, the global currency.
Global Diversified Marketing Group, a consumer packaged goods company. Discover our world-class brands at 360worldsnacks.com and easylive.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Berry, and this is New to the Street. Today, we're speaking with Vulcan Forged. It's your one-stop shop for blockchain and NFT gamers and enthusiasts, empowered by the PYR cross-platform currency. Please welcome its CEO, Jamie Thompson. Nice to see you again, Jamie.
Thanks very much for having me, Anna. Lovely to be back.
All right, so we are in full swing of 2022. Let's talk about the Metaverse. How is the Metaverse sector looking right now from your end?
Yeah, well, with any market, obviously when the global conditions as they are, with sort of wars popping all over the place, the economy taking a bit of a tank in general, I think most of the hype and fad and trends have been put to the side for the meantime. And unfortunately, Metaverse is no exception. I like to say that sort of game is game, and no matter what the market conditions are. But I think a lot of people have kind of got money on the sidelines, whether it's in crypto or in stocks, and most people are glued to the news at the moment. But yeah, I mean, the Metaverse, I still believe has barely started. You know, Facebook has still gone ahead with their big meta change. They've started releasing some new videos of what they're trying to accomplish. So I think 2022, once things have settled down, if they settle down, I certainly believe we're in for a big storm involving it.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that specifically for you and Vulcan Forge. Yes, the market is very volatile right now. We're in the midst of a full-blown real war. What about the war in the world that you're creating right now? How's your community reacting to this? Do you notice more people jumping in? Do you notice people being more hesitant? What's it like on your end?
Yeah, I mean, from a sort of personal point of view, in our company, we've still grown the numbers. I mean, people are joining up, but it's very hard for me to know if that correlation is between sort of our marketing or it's because people don't want to watch the news, they want to play the game. But I mean, you're right. Maybe there is something to this kind of sort of escapism of the metaverse or the gaming, which gets people's minds off it. But our user count's certainly gone up. And of course, when people are in game, we don't really allow any sort of political talk anyway. And people are so focused on the underworld versus Arcadia and all these kind of fantastical sort of creature battles. They don't really go into it much. But yeah, so in a way, maybe perhaps the gaming market will benefit from this more so than others.
Right, a little escapism, if you will. Let's talk about NFTs. I was checking out your site again and noticing you've got a lot new NFTs. What are some trends that you're noticing right now in that market?
Yeah, well, I think I kind of predicted this last year that I think the NFT hype was starting to get very diluted. I mean, once people sort of, I think with any sort of mainstream topic, once people get the idea that it's going to make money, you're going to get every Tom, Dick and Harry jumping in with new collections, new NFTs. I mean, you know, once the Twitter CEO was sort of minting NFTs and everyone was doing it, then obviously a lot of sort of stuff got sort of put to the wayside. But I think now what you're finding is a bit of a trend into the more sort of musical and yeah, music NFTs are certainly taking a big rise in popularity. We ourselves don't specialize in music NFTs, but now I've said that, I feel like I should go straight back and do it because I noticed a big uptick in the sort of the trending NFT searches. But collectibles are still the big hot topic at the moment. There's something about knowing there's only 5,000 of crazy unicorns or bad monkeys or whatever around the place. People want to collect it, but yeah, we're certainly entering the dilution phase of all this now, and only the cream of the crop will survive.
I agree with that. I see already like a Greco-Roman lute or an oud or something like that you could market really well with your platform.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, sign on up.
Right. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about the hype, right? What company do you think will be best placed for this metaverse hype that we're all experiencing? Do you have any that you're particularly following and liking?
Yeah, Vulcan Forge is probably the one I'm backing the most. But seriously, what I do believe, I think the company, there are two different sectors. There's one that's going to sort of go for the new physical technologies, which I think Meta and Microsoft are kind of pushing. The new Oculus, I think they're sort of lowering the price of that, which I think is a great idea in order to sort of provide mass adoption to the whole VR space. So I think you've got that side of the companies, those that manage to get the mass sort of population into buying these devices, they'll do well. Then you've got the whole blockchain and crypto side, which has adopted the word metaverse. And I think it's those that kind of accept that the gaming industry isn't ready for NFTs yet. And you are dealing with a new demographic. You're dealing with people that aren't so interested in crypto or gaming. It's somewhere in between, this whole idea of owning something and sort of moving in a virtual environment by owning it. And how big that market is yet, I still believe it's too early to see. But because we're not a quarter four last year where it was just expanding rapidly and this blow off top of hype. So we shall see this year how it progresses. But I think the companies that are honest with themselves and the demographic are going to be the ones that come out of this strongest.
Jamie, talk a little bit about your PYR token and your cross-platform currency you guys have, and the pay-to-play aspect of your company.
Yeah, play to earn. Yeah, pay to play is probably what we want to kind of avoid, because that means just it's a high barrier to entry. So we've kind of used a lot of, I wouldn't say failed tokenomics, but we use a lot of mistakes by other companies, I suppose, with this whole play to earn economy in order to help fine tune what we're doing. I mean, before, a lot of companies were very much like, you play this game, you earn money, and it attracts a lot of users, but then where's that money coming from? So it results in this enormous pyramid scheme where someone's always paying for the next person in it. So a lot of companies, not just ourselves, we've adopted this way that people, they do earn, but after a certain amount of playing and they reinvest the money. A lot of incentives to do that. And of course, that's all done with PYR, which is our token, of course. And yeah, so I think the new word's going to be GameFi this year. I think the play to earn, all the companies, including ourselves, are kind of trying to avoid that a little bit now, because it puts a focus on, I'm only playing for money. There's no gaming, there's no enjoyment in it. And that may be the case, but we don't want to sort of reinforce that stereotype as much.
All right, there you have it. Play to earn and gamify. That might be on trend coming up this summer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, tell us where our audience can find you, Jamie.
Twitter, Vulcan Forged, you'll find us there. We're verified, and you can't miss us. And drop in our Discord at Vulcanverse if you want to say hello. And we're always welcome new people into our community.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us again on New to the Street. We look forward to seeing you again with some future updates.
Super. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
SEKUR, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. SEKUR is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. SEKUR doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download SEKUR. Visit SEKUR.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Here at Glint, we're making money fairer. How? By using gold. Glint lets you store, exchange, send, and spend multiple currencies, including gold, through a simple iPhone or Android app. You can spend your currencies and your gold in small or large amounts using the Glint MasterCard. Register for your Glint account today by downloading the app from your favorite app store. Glint, the global currency.
Keeping your four-legged friends healthy can certainly be a challenge, especially with painful joint diseases like osteoarthritis. If you see a change in your animal's mobility, contact your veterinarian and don't wait. Today, veterinarians have a new tool against joint disease. Introducing Spring with OsteoCushion technology. The natural-derived product has the ability to help your animal move more freely. Put the spring back in their lives for a longer, happier life.
Diversified Marketing Group, a consumer packaged goods company. Discover our world-class brands at 360worldsnacks.com and easylive.com.
Well, with the increased popularity of NFTs, there's a company, STR, that does NFT lending. And with me is CEO and co-founder Bogdan to explain how this all works with STR. So this is all kind of such a new and fascinating industry, Bogdan. Tell me more about STR. How does it work?
First of all, thanks for having me. At STR, we are building an open source lending platform for NFTs that will help users unlock and leverage the value of their NFTs without losing ownership. So basically, as an NFT owner, you are able to come on our platform and use your NFT asset as collateral for a loan in either ETH or DAI.
Interesting. Okay. So I happen to own an NFT. It's not worth very much, but how would I start the process of using that as collateral?
So currently the platform is a peer-to-peer marketplace, which means that as a borrower, you will have to create a loan package, set the terms of the loan, and after that, other lenders will be able to do their due diligence and provide you with a loan amount. After you receive the loan, the NFT will basically be locked in an escrow, in a smart contract, and the repayment period starts. So you will have to repay the full loan amount. After you repay it, you will get your NFT back. And in the case of no repayment, you will lose your NFT because the loan package will be defaulted, and the lender will be able to claim the asset that you have used as collateral.
So it basically works just like a home is collateral, or a car, or something like that. Basically, it's the same concept, just an NFT.
Exactly.
So how do you see the product evolving over time?
So this year we are working hard to automate the entire lending process for our product. And by that, we mean offering borrowers and lenders the possibility to interact without a spread that the spread that the peer-to-peer system has. So with this system, as a borrower, you will be able to get an instant loan for certain collections directly by our system. And on the other side, as a lender, you will be able to provide liquidity in a pool, and the system will take care of the rest of the process. So we want to build that because we want to reduce the spread between lenders and borrowers, and also provide a frictionless experience for our users.
Okay. It's very interesting to watch it all grow and try to figure out where it's going. So thank you so much, Bogdan, for doing that.
The workplace has changed. Companies now depend on video conferencing to meet with customers and to collaborate with remote workers. Yet this change has brought about significant new cyber risks. Hackers are now stealing personal, medical, government, and corporate data during these video conferences. The problem is existing video conferencing systems were not designed and built by a cybersecurity company until now. Safe vChat, the industry's most secure video conferencing and collaboration platform. Secure your sensitive data with Safe vChat. Visit safevchat.com today. Use coupon code BUYNOW and save an additional 15%.
SEKUR, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. SEKUR is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. SEKUR doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download SEKUR. Visit SEKUR.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
DaFi protocol is a new way to be involved in the cryptocurrency market. Now, it creates flavors of existing crypto assets which are tied to network demand. And with me to explain exactly how that all works is the founder and CEO, Zain Rana, to tell me about it. So I guess just give me an overall, explain how DaFi works.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm really happy to be here. I think it's a great opportunity to showcase some real innovation in the Web3 space. So what DaFi is essentially staking 2.0. We've kind of designed this whole internet of staking. And for those of you who don't know what that means, rewards themselves are what every blockchain is dependent and built on. Without that, nothing decentralized could be built. What we've been designing with DaFi is pretty much a state-of-the-art advanced way where you can actually reward a network to scale far better. Think about the ability to reward people staking, securing a network that is less inflationary. Think about ways where you can reward NFT holders and transactions in ways which breeds for better economies and long-term users. Essentially, we've created this ability for any decentralized project, DApp, or protocol to create and mint this adaptive and programmable staking system. We kind of refer it to similar to what Ethereum and these layer 1 protocols have done for creating decentralized applications. We're trying to do similar to what they've done for programming contracts in decentralized applications. We're trying to do the same for creating programmable reward systems, which is a really interesting and exciting opportunity in the Web3 space right now.
Okay, yeah, and you've only been around for about a year, but you've already got some partnerships with some big names like Polygon and Chainlink. I mean, tell me about that. Like, how did you get to have so many good partnerships so quickly?
Yeah, I think one exciting thing about DaFi is we've really been creating this plug and play module that would be built and embedded in virtually most or any decentralized ecosystem. So any blockchain protocol, all of the ones that you either have been familiar with or currently aren't. And we only actually opened up our adoption on our V2 mainnet in, I think around the end of 2021. So it's only been a couple of months so far. And since then we've seen, pretty great adoption of the DaFi protocol. So we've got a lot of great partners that we're really proud of that you mentioned, and about 30 others as well that we just spent ages going into. But really what I think it shows is this ability to, have a first mover advantage in a really interesting niche in the Web3 space, which we believe is going to get bigger as more people come to the blockchain world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're really happy to be here.
Here at Glint, we're making money fairer. How? By using gold. Glint lets you store, exchange, send, and spend multiple currencies, including gold, through a simple iPhone or Android app. You can spend your currencies and your gold in small or large amounts using the Glint MasterCard. Register for your Glint account today by downloading the app from your favorite app store. Glint, the global currency.
Growing clones in-house can severely drain both quality and costs for cannabis and hemp businesses. PharmaGreen Biotech is the key to growing high-quality plantlets. PharmaGreen services includes premium tissue cultured starter plantlets and live preservation of any plant species. Grow into the future of optimized plant growth with PharmaGreen. See our update at update.pharmagreen.ca. Global Diversified Marketing Group, a consumer packaged goods company. Discover our world-class brands at 360worldsnacks.com and easylive.com.
SpiderDAO is a next-generation hardware-based DAO governance model that aims to bring a new standard of fairness to existing DAO networks. And with me is the CEO, Nathan Vardy, to explain exactly what it is that you're trying to do. Nathan, so let's start. Give me a little history of you and then what brought you to where you are now with SpiderDAO.
Hi, Jane. Thanks for having us, first of all. So my name is Nathan Vardy. I'm the CEO at Spider DAO and Spider VPN. We started Spider VPN back in 2017, and we have grown the business successfully up to 15,000 users. And also, this is across 33 different countries. I'm an experienced entrepreneur, and also I have a background in IT and different operations. And before Spider VPN, I did build up a couple of other businesses successfully, and that was mainly in the renewable energy sector.
Okay, interesting. So then how did you make that transition into crypto and blockchain?
Yeah, very good question. So back in 2015, me and a friend of mine, we set up a mining farm, and we mined some Litecoin and Ethereum, and that was very successful. And then we decided to use the funds that we raised from mining, and we decided to start Spider VPN. So come back full circle. In order to start Spider VPN. And we always had like a long-term vision to make VPNs much simpler. They're very complicated things, and at the time, back in 2017, they weren't easy to use. So we decided that we wanted to make them simple. So we brought in a piece of hardware to make them plug and play. So that was a very easy way for people to plug in a device and get protected online.
Interesting. And I understand you're also doing your own crypto mining, or you have a crypto miner. Can you explain that?
Yeah, we're very excited about the miner. We launched that this quarter, and it's currently up there for pre-order now. But at the heart of the miner, what we always had in mind was wanting to make this eco-friendly. So we wanted to bring out a multi-token miner that was eco-friendly and also offered a VPN protection built right into it. I mean, not only does it offer this VPN protection built in, but it offers a high level of security and privacy, which is actually military grade VPN protection. But unlike many other miners out there, like Ethereum miners and Bitcoin miners, which use a very much electricity and a lot of power, this is a very low powered device. So this brings it only uses 5 watts, about the same as a standard LED light bulb, which is very low powered. So what we find with this is not only does this give you a very low carbon footprint, but it also lets you see about it negates any uncertainty about future profits that you make when mining. This is always a problem. We don't know the price of electricity in the future, and this is always a problem with mining. So as an added bonus, this is also like net zero carbon emissions as well. So that's also fantastic.
Interesting. And the decentralized ID will offer some more protection as well, some more security.
That's right. That's correct, yes. It's an additional layer of security, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Very interesting, Nathan.
Thank you very much, Jane. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Is New to the Street, your weekly hack, the secure segment with Elaine Guy. Elaine's with Globex Data, the leader in Swiss-hosted private and secure communications and data management. Welcome, Elaine.
Thank you, Anna. Happy to be here.
All right, the cyber attackers are back at it again, back at Microsoft. And Microsoft seems like a great global company, but if you want your mail secure, you're going to need secure mail. So tell us a little bit about Secure, and you just launched a new feature.
Yes, so we launched our new business packages. If you go to secure.com, SEKUR.com, you'll see an option for individuals and businesses. Businesses are now allowed to have their email domain with them. We also launched Secure Mail on its own. We used to have Secure, which is a combo of email and messaging, and then Secure Messenger, which was the messenger alone. Now we have Secure Mail as well for $7 a month for 100 gig of storage. And for businesses, it's $10 a month per user. But if you're the same user and you want different emails, the followings are $7 a month. And the idea is that as a business, you want to migrate your existing email from your big tech provider to us for more privacy and security, obviously. And also you want to keep your company name, because, you know, if you have a business, you don't want to switch to @secure.com. We give you that choice when you sign up for business. And the reason why we discuss this right now, obviously, some of you may have read that Microsoft Outlook logins, so that's basically the email service of Microsoft, are being used through a malware on DocuSign. So people who use DocuSign, essentially there's a malware in there that gives away the login of that user on Outlook. You know, Microsoft is an amazing company. I love their product. I use the Word and the Excel all day long, but we personally do not use the email service. You know, nothing wrong with that. But, you know, this article just shows it to you. It was basically cyber attackers leveraged DocuSign to steal Microsoft Outlook logins. You see a lot of these headlines, and, you know, essentially Microsoft is so big, so gigantic, and integrated with everything. It's not like they do it on purpose, but there's so many people working on these systems that essentially it weakens the whole system. If you integrate with so many products, there's going to be flaws. Plus, when you have so many developers that know how to develop for Microsoft, they also know the flaws. So in the good developers, you also have hackers that come in and pose as great developers. I mean, are you going to control how many thousands of people develop for your company? You can't. So we recommend people to definitely buy Office 365 because it's a super product for the productivity tool. For the email, we recommend you go straight to Secure Mail. We have a great webmail system. You can configure your email through an IMAP setting. Most businesses would know what that is, individuals too. So you can set up on your computer or on your phone like I do. We're also launching the Secure Mail application, which is in beta mode right now. We hope to have a first commercial version at mid-April, and that way, when you're on your phone or your desktop and you don't want to go on webmail, but you still want to use the Secure Send feature, which is an amazing feature that lets you send an email to an outsider outside of your organization, and they can click and connect on the Swiss server and reply back using Secure Reply. All of that without having the email all over the net. That's where phishing comes in, you know, manipulating emails comes in, etc. You know, we have that now in an app coming up in about 6 weeks. I think that's going to be a big game changer because it's hard for people to configure things on the phone sometimes. So, and they don't want to use webmail every time to use Secure Send. So we're pretty excited. Again, check out our business packages. If you're a small business and you want to have privacy and security and the advantage of our Secure Mail feature, Secure Send, you want to pay your $10 a month, 100 gig, which is a lot of storage, and do that. And at least, and you know, you can configure using Outlook, you can, but we don't recommend that because the minute that you configure your secure email on Outlook, you're not giving Microsoft your logins, right? And then other people can come in through other software. We all use DocuSign, right? So the system is flawed because the more integration you have, the more weakness you're going to develop, and the more malware and the more hackers will get in. Unfortunately,
yeah, the more vulnerable. Mm-hmm.
More vulnerable, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit to recap this. It is all upfront fees, which is very important. You don't sell the data out there, and the Swiss promise, the hosted, private, and secure, and how easy it is for people to join and sign up.
Absolutely. So you pay upfront, monthly or yearly. If you do a monthly upfront, you can cancel anytime, and you pay your pro rata, and the next month is gone. You pay yearly, you save 2 months. We never data mine you. We have a virtual vault storage technology that segregates each user from another, as opposed to having a lot of users in a big database. In an unlikely event of a hack, we have never been hacked in our history so far. So, even if they can't get into your data, we cannot read your stuff either. So we don't data mine you. We're stored only in Switzerland. We do not use big tech or third-party hosting platforms. That's critical because with that, we don't have to comply with the Cloud Act as well, which subpoenas your data to the US for whatever reason. You may be sued or something, and somebody else can have your data without your knowledge. You don't have that with us. The danger is gone. You have the secure module feature. That's great. Yeah, and no data mining, because that's just our policy. And also, we follow strict Swiss data privacy laws.
Well, it seems that 2022 is going to be the year for you, because these issues are only going to get worse, and you have solutions for all of us. So thank you so much for joining us again on New to the Street, Elaine.
Thanks, Anna. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Closed captioning brought to you by MagnaLife Pain Relieving Foot Cream to target symptoms of nerve pain.
Suffering from burning, tingling, or stabbing pain in your feet? Get relief with MagnaLife Pain Relieving Foot Cream and get living.
Also available as a 360-degree spray.
When was the last time you went through a drive-thru? Now, when was the last time you ordered fruits or vegetables from their menu? That's the problem we are facing every day. Unhealthy, processed foods are readily available at every street corner, but it's getting harder and harder to get whole, natural produce into our diets. That's why Balance of Nature exists. Balance of Nature is a special blend of fruits and vegetables chosen to provide the highest nutritional value possible. By taking just 3 fruit and 3 veggie capsules, you get the equivalent of all of the recommended servings of fruits and vegetables in just a few seconds. Get fruits and veggies in your diet today by calling 1-800-246-8751 or by going to balanceofnature.com. And don't forget to get 35% off your first order as a preferred customer by using discount code Newsmax.